Welcome back to Project 94 for another Diecast review here on the channel. And today, we're going to be taking a look at Jimmie Johnson. This is a promo diecast. A Jimmie Johnson 2023 Legacy Motor Club promotional diecast. And I'm calling it a promotional diecast because this car has not shown up on the track. This was just showing off the name of Legacy Motor Club. And Lana Racing has decided to release a diecast of it. And you guys are about to see it right here, guys. This is part of the new batch of 1/64 scale diecasts that came into the Lana Racing retail store and Plan B sales. New diecasts have arrived. And this is one of them right here. The Jimmie Johnson. Oh, there it is. That's what it's called. The Legacy Motor Club test car. So it's another test car for you guys that like to collect all the test cars. Very, very cool, and there's a couple cool details on this diecast that I'm really looking forward to showing off to you guys, because in my opinion, this diecast is going to become underrated. So let's get this diecast out of the box. At first glance of this diecast, there's really not much going on with it. For the fact that it is a test car, it is a fairly plain Jane matte black diecast at first glance. But there are a couple of cool details on this car that make it really worth picking up. What an odd time to be reviewing a Legacy Motor Club car. Not going to get into all that stuff in this video. We're just going to be looking at the diecast for Legacy Motor Club. Yeah. Odd timing for sure, but this diecast right here is definitely unique, and it deserves to have a video made on it. So you got number 84 right there. You have Legacy Motor Club, the Chevrolet Camaro front end right there, which is not going to last because next year they'll be on a Toyota. You have Legacy Motor Club with the hood vents and the ZL1 logos on the hood, and here's the first cool detail. You have a chrome Johnson name banner right there. Or not chrome, a gold Johnson banner right there. Usually it's just a white lettering. This actually has gold. So that looks cool. I love the way that looks. You have a white Chevy logo next to that. No Sunoco logos. That's probably because it's a test car. You have, wow, even the Goodyear is gold. Nice. Of course, you have the Goodyears on the wheels. And as you can see, this tire right here on this side, the right front wheel is definitely not looking great. Youch. That is definitely bad printing right there. So, yeah, that's going to look great at 200 miles per hour. You have a number 84 right there. You have Jimmie Johnson's name in gold. You have the Legacy Motor Club little logo in gold. You have Carvana, Chevrolet, Allegiant, Legacy Motor Club. You have Carvana on the quarter panel right there. On the back, you have Legacy Motor Club, another Legacy Motor Club logo, some weird texturing flaws of the matte finish. As you can see, that looks a little weird. Got the Chevrolet logo, got number 84, ZL1, and a gold Camaro logo. You have Legacy Motor Club on the deck lid. You have Legacy Motor Club on the roof, or just Legacy MC. And Jimmie Johnson's name in gold once again. So, let's go over the paint scheme. So for all the gold accents on this car, it's a very similar fool's gold to what was on the Kevin Harvick. I always bring that car up because I like it. It's cool. The Kevin Harvick 2021 Coda paint scheme. That type of gold. It's a fool's gold highlight to this, or accent color, which looks really cool. The black and gold, certainly a cool color combination for Legacy Motor Club. So for the number, you have the fool's gold shadow with the black number fill-in. And on the side, it's going to be the same style. Gold outline, fool's gold with the matte black number fill-in to match the rest of the car. You have the dark gray rims, which I think gold would have looked better on this because it was just a test car, but it's fine by me. You have the American Ethanol logo right there. And this whole car is spray painted matte black. And really the only paint scheme to this is the stripe that wraps all the way around the body of the car. So on the lower portion of the front fascia, it's going to get cut off by the grille in the front, but that gold stripe is there. It's going to wrap over the splitter. It's purely on the valence of the car. It's going to wrap onto the sides of the body right there, not the underbody, because that's part of the chassis right there, so they have to put gold stripe over it. And it's going to go across the side underneath. Then it's going to go onto the rear quarter panel, the bottom portion, and onto the back. And all of the logos on this car, I don't see any, like, weird or odd colored, like, logo. You see other cars, when you have contingency sponsors, they don't always match the color of the car. Let's just say Allegiant, they still use the blue and orange, you know, weird colors that might throw off the paint scheme. No, everything is actually based around the Fool's Gold, which is really cool. Everything except the Biofuel logo right there. So that's really cool. They got the entire car to have the Fool's Gold sponsor theme for the entire thing. Legacy MC, which is slanted, and because their logo is pretty simple, it's not too big and it doesn't take up too much of the side, but it's wide and long enough to fit the side, which is cool. I mean, it's not a paint scheme you're going to be seeing on track, so it's a pretty good test car to get. If you guys like test cars, definitely pick this one up. Would not surprise me if this ends up in the Authentics line, but because of the state of the NASCAR Authentics, I do not recommend it. But the Gold Series release, good job with it. I like the gold. I think my favorite part about this is that they actually made the Johnson name in gold, and they actually printed it special for Jimmie Johnson, which I really like. None of the other cars have this, and that really makes this car a standout diecast, and it's going to make it a standout in people's collection because it looks so unique. You know, it's as one-off gets, and it's really giving me vibes of back in 2018 and many, many years ago when we used to get a bunch of test cars back in the early 2000s, the 90s. So to see one in the Gold Series is really nice. Not the first time we've seen test cars in the Gold Series, but for the next gen, this is definitely a unique one. No other test car is going to be, the cool factor isn't going to be this high because, man, the gold on it is super nice with the matte black. And I love matte black die-casts. And the decals themselves don't feel like they're gloss. They feel like they're matte like the rest of the car. So I think that's pretty cool as well. It has a consistent theme for the entire die-cast, which the theming for this die-cast was well done with the matte black and gold. It's definitely, you cannot mess that up. So here's the front of the car right there. Here's the hood with the hood vents. Here's the right side of the car. Here's the back. Here's the deck lid. Here's the roof. Here's the left side and the chassis. And that is a pretty simple diecast review. Didn't have to spend too much time reviewing this one. It's just basically a matte black with gold paint scheme. Pretty simple to review, so that's why I didn't spend that much time reviewing it. But, you know, it's a really cool diecast. I highly recommend it. Legacy Motor Club, you know, it's one of the new rebranded teams, so you're probably going to want to get this for your collection. And hopefully they make a Toyota one next year. And what do you guys think of this diecast? You guys surprised that they released it? Do you not like the diecast? Do you like the diecast? Definitely let us know in the comments section what you guys think of this one. So thank you all for checking out this diecast review. Comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next diecast review. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecast.